Okay, so you may be wondering why this is a first reaction video and not a glass reflection video, because traditionally my first reactions have only been for anime that are currently airing, at least at the time I made for the video, and Parasyte the Maximum is decisively not airing right now, at least not anymore. Parasyte has actually completed all 24 of its episodes, and they are freely available if you know where to look. You may also remember that first reaction is where I give my thoughts based on the first 3 episodes of any given show. And that's about as far as I could make it into Parasyte. Now hold on there. Don't get mad, don't immediately click away, don't dive into the comments telling me how my taste is shit and how I'm obviously not watching the show correctly. Just chill. Parasyte the Maximum is not a bad show. In fact, I recommend that you go try it out. See? It has a highly interesting premise and story, and from what I watched, has a very nice and likable main character. But for me personally, while there are a lot of things that I can take, there is a certain level of, shall we say, body modification gore that I can handle. And Parasyte goes beyond that. And I don't really get it either, because I watch things like Bakano that has a guy's face pressed into railway tracks from a moving train and kids' heads getting shot off right in front of us. It's like, boom, dead. And just like, whoa. I watch Rin Daughters of Mnemosyne, which is basically just torture porn, the anime, and I was fine with all of that. This freaks me the hell out at times. Like, you have a main character whose hand can morph into basically anything thanks to an alien parasite that has come in and tried to eat his brain. You have other parasites that come down and try to take over other living things, and then they try to attack and kill him. You know, it reminds me of this GIF I saw on the internet of a giant praying mantis in some person's backyard. The praying mantis was just doing its old praying mantis thing, but of course, the owner of the camera who's recording it doesn't like praying mantises, so they kill the praying mantis with a broom. Only to find out that it was already dead, and this like 20-foot long stringy parasite thing comes oozing out, and yeah, I'm not going to show that to you. I could, but I'm not, because I don't want to be responsible for any mental scarring. Needless to say, it just makes me want to buy a one-way ticket on the Screw That train all the way to Nopeville. It hits this very specific niche for me, so much so that I'm probably not even going to be grabbing clips for this video, because that would involve watching some of it over again, and I'd rather, you know, not do that. But here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Because while I wasn't able to watch this, I know that there are people out there that had absolutely no problem with it and are probably sitting there, like, inwardly giving me this look. You know the one. This look of, really? Really? You couldn't handle this? What are you? Really? It's like this look of pity and disgust all wrapped up into one. But just because I couldn't handle it doesn't mean that you can't, which is why I'm not telling you to skip it altogether. Like, ignoring the parts that make me squeamish, there's a lot to like here, which is probably why eventually one day in the far future, I will probably actually sit down, buckle up, and actually force myself through all of this just so I could say that I did. Because from what I've read and what I've seen so far of the actual plot of the story, it was very interesting. It's like these parasites that come down and basically not really try to take over the world, but just kind of live how they live, and that's just kind of what they do. They take over people. That's how they exist. Now, I didn't see any semblance of large-scale fighting between, like, parasites and humans at all, or an attempted eradication of them, but the description in various different places mentions, like, a war between humans and parasites. Now, I didn't see anything like that in the first 3 episodes. That's not saying that it's not there, because it probably is, but then that just means that the secretive nature of the main character having this parasite has to be lifted, and that would be very interesting to see, you know. Besides the whole thing, because I'm okay. So, bottom line, will you enjoy it? Well, if you can handle this sort of thing better than I can, you will probably enjoy it immensely. I just couldn't, but if you're like me and can handle this sort of thing, you'd probably be better off spending your time elsewhere. But really, don't let me scare you off, because this is a very, very specific niche for me. It's very specific, and it might not be specific for you. So, like, go at the very least, go out and check the first episode out. Check out the first episode, and if you can make it through that, no problem, you're good. If you have to stop somewhere halfway in the episode, then you know this show's not for you, and you can walk away. But if you can make it through, go watch the first 3 episodes, and then go watch the rest of them, and then you will have made it farther than me. Congratulations. Congrats. I will one day be there, but not anytime soon. So what did you guys think? Let me know down in the whatchamajig. No spoilers, though. Please, I've already heard stuff and rumors and hintings about how I probably wouldn't like the ending, but yeah, just avoid that entirely and everything will be great. And if this video has piqued your interest, you can go and check out Parasyte the Maximum over on Crunchyroll. And if you're interested in Crunchyroll and that sort of thing, you can go to crunchyroll.com/classreflection and sign up for a premium trial of their, a free trial of their premium services for all the anime awesomeness that it contains. I've said that line a lot, and for some reason I thought I was going to get it right, but I didn't. Either way, full disclosure, you don't actually need to go and get a subscription in order to watch Parasyte, because it is all freely available. But if you want to do so, you can. It's there. It's an option. So thank you for joining me in this first reaction that probably should have been a glass reflection, but was a first reaction because I'm a pussy and that kind of thing. Whatever. If you like this kind of thing, let me know with a thumb up and a comment and that sort of thing. And if you have any suggestions on how I should continue doing first reactions, because this is very much a work in progress kind of thing, project, I don't know. I'm just kind of going with the flow with them and seeing how they work out. And it seems to be doing okay for me. And if you have a suggestion of how to fix it, make it better, what you would like to see, that kind of thing, let me know. And I'll be sure to read it and then possibly make changes accordingly. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, and others, stay frosty.